So lately I've really been getting into RC, mini quads to be more exact. And I thought it might be interesting. To document my own way of getting into the hobby, that is building and learning to fly. And it might be interesting to note some of the challenges. Now there's just a wealth of content out there when it comes to FPV and mini quads. A considerable amount of that deals with what is the best way for new people to get into the hobby. And under that there are mainly two schools of thought. Number one, buy something that's good, that's gonna last you and do you a good, be good for you when you're starting to learn to fly. Do you have something you enjoy? This is pretty much the same school of thought that's in music. If you're buying a guitar, don't buy a cheap crappy guitar, right? So that's one school of thought. The other one is you don't know if you're going to stick around in the hobby, and you also might be expecting to crash a lot. Now, just for the reason that I expect that I will be crashing this a lot, I decided to go with option number two. I based my build a little bit off of videos from Stu at UAV Futures. So what I did, I went ahead and I ordered most of my stuff from China, and now finally it's all arrived, so I can go ahead and start building. Now, what I'm probably gonna do is make this video into a little bit of a series, and hopefully I'll manage to finish this build up and then get it in the air, so you guys can follow along and see what sort of challenges I'll be facing. But here we go. I'm gonna start building. Now I figured it'd be right to show you what parts I'm gonna be using. This is the frame here. This is sort of this XH sort of, I'm not really sure what's the proper way to reference this sort of frame, but this is an LS210. Then it comes with F3 flight controller. Let's see if we can get this open. Okay, so this is all the flight controller stuff. I'm just gonna move it off to like one side. I have a Maptec PV here. And we have a 4-in-1 ESC, so it's just gonna be put inside the stack. This is the Racer Star 20 ampere 4-in-1. Take a look at the camera. We've got an eSheen 1000 TBL CCD camera. Then the FPV transmitter. Now this is gonna go into a Turnigi TGY IA6C. These are Racer Star 2205s, 2300 kV. I mean, they're very affordable. Like all of the stuff is very affordable, but And then the batteries. This is a 3-cell battery. I reckon it's fine to start out on a 3-cell, and then maybe I could upgrade this build to a 4-cell, or just build a new drone for the 4-cell. Okay, so it's day 2 of the build. Yesterday we managed to get pretty much everything connected and built. It almost looked like a proper quad, but then of course everything didn't work as planned. So we're just doing a little bit of troubleshooting right now. The problems that I'm having is, number one, the receiver does not seem to be talking to the board, and I'm not getting any sort of telemetry back from the receiver to the transmitter. Yeah, we're just gonna try to figure out what's wrong, and then hopefully we'll get in the air. Ooh, something just happened. Ooh, we have pitch, we have roll, we have yaw, we have throttle. Okay, so in theory, this should be able to take off. I gotta say, that's very promising. So I think that means we're pretty much ready to finish up the build and we try it out. Okay, so construction is pretty much done, and this is what we've ended up with. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I mean, for something so cheap, it does look good, and not that I have much to compare it to, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It's raining really hard outside, which means I can't go and test it, so that's gonna have to wait for a little bit. Now all we have to do is to wait a while, hope it dries up, and we'll be able to get out there and test it. Now that's going to be coming up in the next video, so make sure to stay tuned.